I literally do not want to hear myself do stand-up comedy ever again.
Hello, this is me, Romesh. What am I doing? Anyway, this is me, Romesh. And today, we are documenting. Will's going to be following me around. I'm doing 8 gigs. I'm getting ready for the tour. 8 gigs, one day. It's going to be, well, I don't know how it's going to be, but I'm going to try and, it's like training at altitude. You do 8 gigs, get the material ready, so we're going to see what happens. If the first one goes badly, this is going to be a horrible video. But what I'm hoping is I do the first one and improve it every time, and then the 8th one I'll come off and I'll just go, holy shit, man, I'm buzzing my tits off, that was incredible. Or I give up stand-up. But either way, this should be good. We're going to see what happens.
Hello, very excited to be here. I've got loads more stuff to do, but not enough time, so I'm just going to pick out the worst stuff. Pardon? What did you say? I didn't hear what you said. What did you say? Are you just disappointed? Oh, right, yeah, cool, that's nice. That's how calls go, it's lovely, thank you so much. I don't have to apologise, actually. If anything, my self-esteem is so low that I need some more of that shit. First gig, I think went well. I was sort of all over the place a little bit, trying to work out what to do. I have realised, gig 1, that I have easily got double the amount of stuff I've got for the amount of gig time that my set's too long. So I've got to pick and choose. So I think next gig I'm probably going to do some different stuff. I reckon it's going to go like this. So I reckon halfway through I'm going to really hit my stride, and then I'm going to apologise now to the people to come into the gig 6, 7 and 8. The last one of these might be me elated or crying. Just trying out new shit. I haven't got time to fuck around really, but I'm not touring for ages, so I don't need a lot of it to work. Just so you know, sometimes you might not laugh, and I'll still keep it in because I think I know more about comedy than you do. So I'll trust you a little bit, but not entirely. Good to be in Stoneleigh. Am I joking? I literally do the gig and get the fuck out. So. Basically, we're on gig 2 and the timing's already fallen apart, so I don't know what gig 8 is going to be like. But listen, if I was giving myself an assessment, I'd say that gig was a 6 out of 10. I tried some brand new stuff, and a couple of bits they didn't laugh as much as I'd like, and a couple of bits they didn't even understand. So it's all part of the learning process. Will, I want you to give me a really difficult word that I've got to, or phrase that I've got to incorporate into the set at some point. And we'll see if I can manage to do it without causing any alarm. So, have you got any ideas?
Oh, what springs to mind immediately? Artichoke.
Okay, I'm gonna try and do it in an imaginative way. So I can't just come on and cough and say artichoke. So I'll try and incorporate it into a bit. I feel like a freestyle rapper now. You know what actually does it when you flick the end of it really fucking hard over and over again. Do you know what I like? When you peel the foreskin like an artichoke. That's the thing that really gets me. 3, that was 3. So, oh shit, we're not even halfway yet. But I managed to get artichoke in. Absolutely nailed it. That, to be honest with you, that was the highlight of my set. Will, have you got another word or phrase?
Just went on random word generator and it put racism out, so I don't know how I feel about that.
Okay, well, you're telling a brown act to talk about racism is an absolute piece of piss. I mean, it's like shooting ducks in a barrel here. But okay, so I'm going to try and say racism in my act and see if I can manage it. I mean, it's pretty much going to be my opener. But so far, so mediocre. Anybody agree with me? Okay, it's tough. It's difficult. I just think you don't. You left it very late to answer the question. You're operating on a delay. You're not that far away, are you? Okay, cool. You've obviously got your own little banter cannon locked in. I bet you're an absolute fucking legend. Is this the Stoneleigh cunt? Have I found him? A little leprechaun at the end of a rainbow. What's going on? Is this You say he's the weakest link? Do I need to do any material of you or you and when you're out? I'm just going to be back in the fair. Give yourself a round of applause, you fucking twat. Oh God, this has been the worst one so far. We're only a minute in. I've created 3 hooligans. They do it all. The racism, everything.
Full disclosure, I thought that one was probably my weakest one yet, I would say. Not weakest, they've all been going fine. I had the easiest word challenge, racism, I got that in there, no problem. Maybe I'm getting tired, I hope not, because I've got another 4 to go, we're only halfway. But I need a new challenge. Will, you said you've got a good one for me now.
Yeah, I think the last ones were too easy, so I'm going to go with anti-disestablishmentarianism.
Okay, well the fact that you sort of struggled to say it even just sitting in the car. But yeah, I've got anti-disestablishmentarianism.
I think that's it.
Yeah, okay. I'll say I can do that. Yeah. I've got 20 minutes on it, so it should be fine. We should eat something, Will, shouldn't we?
We should. How much time have we got until the next gig?
Well, we're 17 minutes away and we've got 15 minutes, so...
Learn her body. I can't be fucking bothered. Do you know what I mean? To figure out what turns you on, what's different about you. It's like trying to spell anti-disestablishmentarianism. It's too difficult.
Absolutely nailed anti-disestablishmentarianism in that. So I feel I've completed it, right? Yeah, I've completed it. So we're on our way to gig 6 of 8. I feel like I've tried different sets at each one. Now for these last 3 gigs, we've got 3. I can't believe we've got 3 more to go. I'm just going to hone in on a 20 that I think I'm going to try and rip it with. So that's the aim. And the other thing was, I'm supposed to be doing this with Matt Brown, who's also doing 8 gigs. And I thought it'd be cool for us to watch each other's sets. But what's happened is that Math is opening and I'm closing, so we're literally at opposite venues whenever we're on stage. It's not. I know you're not worried about that, but part of the reason is I wanted to see his set 6 or 7 times. I'm not going to see it once. The other thing is they do a really good vegan cheeseburger at New Malden, and I'm not going to have time to order and eat one. But Will is. He's going to eat during my set. I'm not going to be able to eat during my set. In fact, you can't eat while performing, I've realised, because I did a podcast recently and I ate a sandwich during the podcast, and it's the episode that we've had the most complaints about. In fact, somebody said to me, have some fucking professionalism. It's disgusting. Don't ever do it again. Which I felt was like quite a militant reaction. But what it has meant is that we're going to do a mukbang episode, the next episode of the podcast. So look out for that. We've got 2 to go, mate.
Hey.
2 to go. What a life. What's becoming clear now is that this might have been a mistake. I mean, I could happily... I feel like I've got everything I need to get from this. So what I'm thinking is that this next gig, I'm just going to do some completely different stuff. So what I said to you after the previous gig was that I was going to tighten this up. I'm abandoning that plan. I'm just going to try some really new stuff. So this could be an absolute death. I could tuck into a big old plate of shit right now. I might just put anti-disestablishmentarianism into this one just to keep myself interested. But this is gig number 7, right? This is 7?
Yeah, this is
number 7. We're almost there, guys. It's a marathon that nobody asked for, nor did anybody think was a good way of doing this. But we're going to see. I'm going to give you my final summary. I'm going to tell you whether I'm going to do this again. Spoiler alert, no I'm not.
I'm so sorry I've got to go, but... Oh, thank you so much. I really enjoyed this panto. I'll leave you with this. I'll do 30 seconds. I'll try and fit this into 30 seconds. It's what I've said to my wife a lot. That's going straight at the top.
What was slightly upsetting is it went about as well as the gigs I've been doing, like stuff that's more honed. So either that means the new stuff is really good or the honed stuff is bad. But look, gig 8, I've got a second wind. After this gig, I'm going to tell you whether I think 8 gigs a day is a good, healthy thing for a comedian to do. In full disclosure, Will's been great, but we've been running out of small talk. It's been getting desperate. We've had to start asking really personal questions. I've discovered that London has become more open to Will as a result of line bikes. It's not something I was aware of before. I mean, had heard the phrase line bike, but now I'm gonna try a line bike tomorrow, I think, and that is because of doing these 8 gigs. So if that's the only thing to come out of this, then it's been a massive fucking waste of time, is the honest truth. But it's still good. So, well, I think I might be delirious. I think I've lost it. Yeah, I don't know if this is some sort of record. It'd be amazing if the record for the most number of gigs done in a day was 8, because that's just such a shit number. Gig 8, and then we out. Probably going home on a line bike. Oh, mate! These are fire. Thank you so much, man. I love this, mate. Every time I do 8 gigs, yeah?
Romesh Ranganathan.
Thanks so much. Good night. We're done.
All done.
Yeah, that's great, man. Thank you so much.
Love to see you, mate.
You too. Thank you so much for that.
Take care.
I'll see you soon. I literally do not want to hear myself do stand-up comedy ever again at the moment, but I do think it was worth it. It was fun. We're going to do this every week. I'm only joking. I don't know when I'm going to do this again, but thanks for joining us. It's been great. Thank you. Thank you, Will. You've been amazing, man. I appreciate you.
Thank you.
I'm going to go home now.
Right.
I'm going to get Will a cheeseburger.